So, another terrible week last week. That makes three in a row. It's all because of my sleep. I wake up and I don't have the willpower to work. And that's everything for my work habit, my work schedule. But it's just because I was trying to reel in my sleep schedule from oblivion. I was waking up at like 3 a.m. like late. That's late. Instead of waking up at like 3 p.m., I kept waking up later and later until 3 a.m. So finally, I've got it in order, and I'm not struggling to keep my eyes open. So perhaps I can do some work. Also, on last Monday, my coffee made me sick, so that was fun. I did a what is it called? Something cycle on my coffee machine. So I did do something interesting over the weekend. So sneak peek, the next thing. Kernel development, Linux kernel. I sent in some patches to the Linux kernel. No way. Basically, what happened is I spotted a thingamabob on this driver. Merge requests. And I was like, oh, dude. Oh, right. It's with another patch. So I spotted that this number 5 should actually be the number 6. So I sent in a 1 letter change, 1 character patch to the Linux kernel. And then in this thread, the dudes were like, oh, this is awesome. Hell yeah. And they're like, what if you also do a constant? And then I did that. And then other people didn't like it, which fair. It was kind of meh. And that went on for some time. And then it's like, oh, what if we actually fix it for real? And then, so I actually, oh, what is this? This is not mine. This is really difficult to navigate, so I don't really know. Oh, here's the constant patch. But I came up with 3 other patches that like sort of tackle the problem at its source, where like the size of the data structure was not the same as the bytes read because of the alignment. So I fixed that on 3 of the data structures. Anyways, it was pretty cool. Linux kernel developer, no way. It's kind of like a yeah, it's Rust, and there's not really that much Rust running in the Linux kernel. This is sort of a in development project. I'm just kind of like keeping tabs on because I think it's cool. And then I spotted a thing. It's like, oh, I could do something. So I learned how to send in patches and stuff. There's so many backflips you have to do. It's so many hurdles. Let's see if I can pull up my my first one. My first patch. There it is. So check it out. Yes, this 5 should be 6. Oh, did I do the... I did. Okay, I'm smarty guy. Okay. That is what I said, is 5 should be 6. and I accidentally put the comment description in the title, which means it's the comment message, which you're not allowed to have an empty description. I didn't actually know that, but it was because I didn't press enter a second time. You need 2 lines, apparently, to have one be the message and one be the description. So actually, oh yeah, here's the second patch. And then Greg KH came in and said, don't do that. Okay. Yes, sir. And then other people chimed in and told me what my mistakes are. Kernel mailing list mistakes. This needs to be done, this needs to be done, blah, 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 blah. Which I went and did every single one of them and made a second version. But, like, it's pretty cool. I'm doing it. Yeah, I didn't know about that. There's so many little doodads. Crazy stuff. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, here's the code. Okay. So what I want to work on today is continuing off from last Monday. So over here. Begun. What? Oh yeah. D-dup. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright, we gotta... Is there any new stuff? I don't think there is. Damn, okay. Okay, so I was in the middle of something. Oh. Okay, well, let's take a look at this comment, see what this is doing. Yeah, so the idea is that common functions are actually made into common functions instead of just being inlined, pasted wherever. So that if the code needs to change, it only has to change in one place instead of having to remember everywhere it appears and then going and changing that. So that was just sort of a I don't know Golang type deal, and so I'm like actively learning here. Okay, so that's actually pretty simple. Right. This thing. Right. Okay. So I came up with this function with great difficulty to try to make it better. Okay. So it'll be around these pots. Script policy. You know what? Go away. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I wrote those function. Wow. Like that. Real? Oh, scripts? Wait. Oh. Get script? Like that? Huh? Get script params. What? What? Wait. Oh, wait. What? What? Is that... Okay, create script. Okay. Is it going to be... Up? Yeah, okay, it's this guy. Okay. Inner get... Oh. Oh. Forgot about that. Oh, okay. Really should have done this on Tuesday, but I was freaking brain dead. Okay. Create script policy. That's what's going on here. And we do inner create script policy. And that should be it. It's just like a tiny little bit less insane. Minor. I don't know. It's kind of dumb at the same time. Because like this service inner thing, in this case, it's literally just like a wrapper like that. And you could just call that directly and it would work. But what this provides is type safety over the input values, because these ones are like fat interfaces. Or okay, well, some of them are. Or I'm lying. I might be just lying. SMAP script policy. What? Oh, filters optional map. Okay, so for this one in particular, it offers some type safety, but other than that, not really. It's just like a useless wrapper. But it provides these things to the other functions, so we'll do it for all functions. What are you building? Check it out. Strafes.net. No way. Welcome to strafes.net. So if we go to the website, this is what I'm building. It's the maps website. So you can... This is an error message that it can't load the thumbnail from Roblox. Maybe that'll be getting fixed at some point. But then you can go and submit a map fix, and you put in the ID, and then it goes to the map fix pipeline. And you see these ones have already been uploaded into the game. So there's actually a lot of map fixes constantly. And what used to have to happen is people would submit their map fixes to me. Well, more like they would put it on the map tracking. So we had this, I guess it still exists. We have this GitHub with a bunch of text files. So map fixes for bHop. So it says, oh, these are, I want these to be uploaded, and they would be added to the list here. And then I would go through and manually upload each one myself. I'd have to like check the scripts and like make sure it works. I guess I handed off the make sure it works part to the map council, but I had like tools that I used to check the scripts. So now what happens is the map council is able to just press these buttons. And you can see on this one, this is the history. Oh, is this out of order? I think this might be out of order. Yeah, there's a bug fix for this, the events being out of order. But like, it's able to do all these steps in a safe and automated way. So you just click a button, and then it checks all the scripts to make sure all the scripts are allowed. And like it checks things like the map name to make sure that it follows the guidelines or whatnot. Like in this case, it wants the title to be this, but it saw that the title was that. And in this case, they bypassed it, which I'm not so sure I want that. Why not just have it be capital S and no brackets? Anyways. Oh yeah, they added a cool thing. Okay. So that's what I'm making. I'm Uh, I'm working on deduplicating code between two services, and then um, I want to do more. Oh. I want to make a gRPC interface and a public API interface. And so by deduplicating these two existing interfaces, there will be less code needed for two new interfaces as well. So that's what I'm working on right now. And then I also want to do this. There's so many things to do. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so back to it. So that function is handled. Let's go. Okay, so then this will change drastically. That song finally end. Oh, no, it ended a while ago. Look at this. The song is 13 minutes. Okay, so basically, instead of making a jank thing and then like janking things into it without any type safety, I have a dedicated function that makes something real. So it's gonna be like her filter error equals to make frick. I don't know. Frick. Frick. Where is it? Is it model? Oh no. Service inner. Really? Dot. Oh, this guy, right? Oh my goodness gravy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So we go like this, and then we go like okay. Do you have to have a thing? I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay. So should be able to go like this. Good. And then okay, so I should actually be able to grab these straight off like this, and then go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. Equals to params dot get. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so name. Huh? Oh, wait. Is this wrong? Name. Is it wrong? Is it real? Okay, so let's see. So I have to go to the function inside. Script policy filter. Okay, so what used to it did be? What do be do? List. Implementation. Okay, well, oh, params. Okay, ding dong, it's right here. Okay, so type definition. From script. Okay, so there's only these three guys. For real. Okay. Oh. So we want this guy. So over here. Okay, my brain. Okay, so there's only 3. We'll grab this one. ToScript ID. Do I have a 64 guy on that? I probably do. And then from script hash, that's a stringy. So then, boom. Boom. Snake. Snake. I'm a snake. Sorry. So this is something. So now we grab these. String, okay. Number, okay. Int, okay. So we. I think I got these ones. Boom, and then boom. Wow. Okay. So we do like this. What's up? Ooh. That does not look correct. That is not correct. Okay, there's a fruit fly. Have you been streaming recently? Not for about 3 weeks. I did one last Monday, and I planned to stream the rest of the week, but my sleep schedule destroyed me, basically. What are you making? A back end for a website. Okay, this is wrong. Is that the same? Is that what it said? From script hash, do that policy. Yes. Looking good. Okay. Okay, not real. We want this. Please. And then boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh my god. Boom. What? Boom. And it's wrong. Returns 1 value. Oh, I guess that's true. There's no error. No way. So, okay, we, oh, hash parse. What? Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, I can copy that from here. Hash parse. Wait, where'd it go? Service enter scripts hash parse. Huh? Okay, it's gonna be like this. Oh god, this is garbage. Something like that. God damn it. Oh, okay. For real. Okay. For real. Okay. What? Okay, list script policy. Inner. Real? Okay, what? There's no such thing. Okay. List policies. Okay, bro. Whatever you say, boss. And that's it, right? So now that's got it. Yahoo. What operating system are you on? How is that other Roblox game you're working on? It died because I died, and also other things happened. But we're supposed to be picking up again today, so it's been not happening for the past like 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, it was like the sleep schedule enemy. I was waking up too late, and the other guy went to bed, or whatever, or wasn't available. And then the next week, something happened to him, and he had to go deal with it. And then last week, he was dealing with it, and I just was fighting sleep schedule enemy. Life got in the way, but potentially it will be happening again. I really wanted to work on stuff, but goddamn. Oh, I forgot to answer the question. Yeah, this is Arch Linux. No way. I've talked to people on Twitch. Twitch has lower latency. You can find the Twitch channel link in the description of the YouTube video. Oh, goodness gravy. Okay, so continuing on, we're plowing through. Delete script policy. Wow. Inner. Is that for real? Check. Yeah, there you go. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. 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 What? Who? What? Oh. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. Get script policy. No way. Inner. Get script policy. Ooh. Try out Arch. If you've never used Linux before, I would recommend Linux Mint. It's very beginner friendly. Arch Linux is sort of something you use after you're comfortable with the terminal and you want like full and complete power over your computer, and you could like destroy it with the slightest click of a button or a flick of the finger, I guess, on the keyboard in the terminal. Not really, but like after you know what a package manager is and you can install programs via the terminal and stuff, then maybe you could try Arch, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you really want to dive into the deep end, which is totally fine. You can try that if you are interested. Get Scriptus. Huh? Oh, get script. Real? Okay, real. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. I think it should be like the other one, right? So it'd be like kind of like that. I started at Arch, but I think it was worth it because I wanted to learn. Well, yeah, it kind of depends on what you want. So if you want to learn about Linux, then Arch Linux will definitely teach you a lot. If you can get past the installer. Okay, get script error. Huh? So I guess gobbledy. Is that okay? I mean, like, I guess it's like that. Okay, so we want like boom, boom, boom equals to hello, 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 hello equals to friggin' like that, and then false, I guess, and then like that equals to bing bong true. Away. Wow. Okay. And then this like that, no such thing, and then this like that, no such thing, and then update script policy inner. Wow. And then ID bing bong. Okay. So it's gonna be like, I should be able to just copy the line from above from here. Really. Real. Wow. Okay. Did I do it? Not quite. Okay, there's this thing that's not used. That's fine. Okay. Hello. Phew. What did I do on the other one? Scripts at the bottom. Filter. Okay. So then I also want to do this. Fix bhop collisions. I am not going to write your game for you. If you have questions about math or whatnot, that's fine. I can answer some questions, but I'm not going to write your game for you. There we go. I should be able to copy this from the other one, right? Surely. Surely it's just like the exact same thing, right? Surely. Surely. Oh, that's it. Okay. I love the fact that Go allows you to include from GitHub directly. It looks pretty cool. It's a little bit jank. The lock file here is what specifies which comment and stuff. There's no like actual versioning stuff. Personally, I prefer Rust. So this is how Rust does it, where it specifies the version, and then in the Rust lock file, it also specifies the version. That just like you can directly use a GitHub repo with Rust, but they prefer using an actual versioning system dependency, what's it called? I don't know. It's like NPM, but like better. With like way stronger guarantees about what's going to happen when you update. Like watch this. If I go over to the Strafe client and I go update the dependency. So right now, cargo build release. Wow, it's building. Oh crap, actually we don't need to do that. We can just do the Strafe client binary itself. So while that's going, we can go to here and prepare to load the map. It's building, it's building, it's building. Are you still working on your shell project? Are you talking to... Yes, okay. I saw you had some code going into the kernel. How in the world did you see that? Do you have like feelers on every newsfeed and GitHub repo on planet Earth? I guess the kernel is a pretty big one, but okay. So it built, and now I'm running it. So this is some version of the game engine that I'm making. Wow, wow, wow. And then what I can do is write cargo update, and it'll update all the dependencies just like that. And then I can build it again with updated dependencies, and nothing will happen. Nothing will break, because it strongly guarantees that it'll only update dependencies that don't break things based on the actual code and what parts of each dependency that you're actually using. So like if you've ever used JavaScript, it'll sort of like pull the rug out from underneath you and update your dependencies with no guarantees about anything working, and then you'll just like randomly have a bug. Whereas this is actually checking the code that you're using and making sure that nothing will break for that update. And it'll like warn you, oh, I can't update this dependency because it'll bork your thing. So it's built, and we run it again. Wow, it still works after I updated dependencies, NPM style. So that, to me, that feels a bit more polished than just like directly linking GitHub repo. Damn. Been learning OpenGL C++. That's very cool. This is using Rust, obviously, and WGPU, which is like the most mature Rust graphics library. WGPU is the backend for Firefox web GPU. So it's what Firefox uses to interface with Vulkan and OpenGL and DirectX 11, DirectX 12 to make web GPU work. And it's not necessarily like running web GPU. Like this isn't running a browser or anything. It's the graphics library. So it's sort of abstraction over... It's an abstraction that's compatible with Vulkan and OpenGL and WebGPU. Like this game can also run in the browser. So by using it, I get like crazy compatibility for free. Well, I say for free. There's always a cost. Peak performance, I think, is the cost in this case. So like I'll only be able to get 2,000 FPS and not 20,000 FPS. You know, it's so sad. Ah, my God, the physics bugs. All right, that's enough. I tried to get WGP to work with the C++ wrapper. Are you talking about Dawn? Chromium Web GPU. Oh, I got it right. Holy smokes. W brain. Talking about this one? God damn, how did I know that? That's crazy. That was like dependent on 2 neurons firing. Just getting WGP and Rust working was a little bit tricky because the starter window code doesn't even work out of the box for my system. So this isn't WGPU, this is Web GPU. WGPU is like the name of the Rust one. Talking to a Twitch chatter. What is this game for? The jumping game is like me trying to get away from Roblox and make my own game engine. So like the vision is to have it as sort of like a website. So you go to like bhop.strafes.net, excuse me, and it'd be like hosted there, and then boom, you're jumping basically. And so it'd be kind of like a Roblox experience where you just click play and you're playing. But then you could also download the client off of Steam or something. I could do that. I'm just like freed from Roblox, and I don't have to like, I'm not beholden to whatever their terms of service is. And you can swear in the chat. I saw someone make a CS game in a browser. Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, so is this done? Done. Alright, so then we do this. Fold it into the comments. Yeah. So what is this? Okay, scripts, deduplicate permit. Okay, cool. Script policy. Deduplicate. It says deduplicate, but it adds lines of code. So the new lines of code are coming from this guy. Unfortunate. But like, it's nice how it removes this dependency, because like that's a little bit weird. How many years have been coding for? Since about 2008. So let's say that's like 17 years. And I've been programming since before that, just with Lego stuff. I used like the Lego Mindstorms thing. I was so good at that. Yeah, that was fun. I would like be in competitions and stuff. It was fun. Okay, what the hell next? The red X's have got to go. Gah. Crud. So, so is that defined for both? Oh, interesting. They have different ones. That's whack. Mapfix same asset ID. Okay, that's kind of makes sense that they have different ones, but like they should really all be in one place. Oh my gabagoo. Okay, go up. 6 years. Awesome. coding is pretty cool. There's nothing like it. I don't get the like mental stimulation that I crave at any other time. The machine. Okay, how does this work? Okay, I have to make a new file here in the inner service, and the hope is that this dude will be the same as that dude. So let's take a look. So create. Get map fix. Do I have that? Okay, so they're like kind of different operations going on. Excuse me. Update model. That's not implemented on the front end. Okay, so they're actually fairly distinct. It'd be nice to have a function to abstract all the different actions. It's hard. Release so much creativity. There's so many different ways of doing things, and it's pretty difficult to rank them, and like there's different trade-offs depending on your goals. There's no objective best way to code. Damn, there's so many of these. And it's duplicated across different... Wait, oh, I already... Wait. Oh. Huh. Okay, so it's kind of deduplicated? Yeah. Is that the same? I don't actually know. Damn, there's so much junk. Probably makes sense to turn this into a little bit better function. No, I need the user info. It's just like 3 lines of code to check for error. Oh my god. Because like in Rust, you just go like this, and that's it. That's the entire thing. That just does the exact same thing as this. one character versus 3 lines of code. 32 characters. Well, I better get started. Good. Okay, so this is, it's gonna look like this. Pain, pain. Alright, what the hell going on? So we got Listy, this guy. Oh goodness. Oh, it's audit events. Right here? Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of arguments. Is there an argument limit? Am I gonna reach the argument limit? Okay, go away. List with total. Goofy. I can do it. I can do it. Gotta make it all good so that there's less duplicated code for new services, new interfaces. Are those arguments URL parameters or something? Sometimes, yes. So there's a, this is open source, by the way. The license here is MIT license. Permission is hereby granted free of charge. It's not on GitHub. It's hosted by the guy who did the database for the bHop game. So it's a public self-hosted instance of Git, which is kind of like GitHub, but you can host it yourself. Anyways, the API is described here. So it lists all of the endpoints. And then the parameters you would pass. So yeah, these are the URL parameters in this case. Other times they're in the body of the request, and other times it could be more internal. Like I'm gonna add a gRPC interface. But yeah, they're for this particular one. Where am I? It is indeed URL parameters. Goodness. The guy who made Surf. No way. Are you the guy? No way. Wow. What, the back button doesn't work? Aye. I have a time. I have a time. $31. All right, I'm gonna keep working. Okay, so I need all this junk. Aye. Okay. Right here. Make filter. Okay. Boom. Can't wait to hit the argument limit. Okay, so this... Oh, God. Bool, like that? Is that how you do it? Okay, so then the other ones... I don't know. We're going to start with int 64. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. There's an argument limit? I was just wondering, 'cause look at this. Looks like no. In Rust, if you put, I think 7 arguments, it starts complaining. It's like, excuse me, why do you have so many arguments in this function? Which is like totally fair. Like, what the hell? But like, yeah, it's just that Go doesn't have like algebraic data structures, so you can't like fold the different representations for states into a single type. So these are like related to each other, but you have to like, yeah, it's just not as good. Seriously, argument limits. Soft limit where it'll start yelling at you. Wrap it in a list or an array. So in strongly typed programming languages, lists and arrays, I guess you said you're working on C++, so. These are not going to be the same type. You already know that you can't have an array with different types. Some types. That's part of it, yeah. Some types and product types make up the algebraic type system. In Rust, the best programming language ever! Oh boy, I love Rust! My game had an ADL article made on it. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go look at the types. So, what the hell? String, 32, 64. String, 32, 64. Okay. Oh, where'd it go? This guy. Okay. 64, 32. Help. 32. Okay. Real. Okay, that's it. Okay. So then, not a script filter. It is very much not a script filter. No. Okay, so then we grab every single dingus from here. Oh my goodness. And then we go like... if dingus okay bingus boom filter dot add bingus bungus bum bim bum bim bam, and that'll do it. Oof. Excuse me. Wow. Don't you love multi-line editing? What the hell? Okay. My game was too awesome for the United States government. Congratulations. The, what is it? The, CIA Award for Journalism Excellence. Okay, so this is not going to exist. These look simple. Okay. So I should still have these on my clipboard. Ooh. Boom, boom. Like that. Go away. Good. Okay. And then do like this. Dot get. Get! and then over here, comma, boom, underscore, okay, equals, boom, we got it. Okay, bing bong. And then, what the? Okay, filter, yeah, not real, okay. Should it just be like this? And we can go, is it first or second? Okay, it's way down there. Okay, so filter equals to service inner dot make Bing filter, bong, and then go away, new line, boom, and we're done, almost. Boom. Wow. And then it's type safe. If I change any of the types, it'll yell at me instead of like some sort of struct, adding a new field, and it's like, oh, I'm just going to put a default value in there. No. Okay, what's going on over here? So, create script. That's not what we want here. Create script. Okay, why don't we do this first? Script. Map fixes. Okay, and then script. Okay, map fix. Just like that. Okay. Boom. That should do it. Okay, what's going on here? Fix list. Huh? List sort. Sure. Wait. Oh, that means I can't get rid of the dependency. Rust compile and runtime errors so good compared to Go. Runtime errors? Oh, I guess you mean the result. Where it's like I mean, Go does have errors as values. The no global variable thing is bad. I mean, you can, but interior mutability thing is horrid. It's sort of like exposing the fundamental problem with global variables, where global variables are necessarily interior mutability. So like the problem exists with every other programming language. It's just that you can actually see that the problem exists in Rust. And it makes you take care. Especially if I'm running single threaded. Need to use ref cell. I just don't need to do that. Maybe I just haven't run into any script signal. Yeah, so I've used it once to model an API from Roblox emulator, but I haven't used it anywhere else in my code. Arc. Yeah, I have 0 arcs. RC. Ref cell, yeah. Same thing. This project. Oh. This project is 20,000 lines of Rust. Where is it? And I'm not using, let's try it, mutex. Do I actually use it? Wait, why didn't it find this? This thing is not used. It's actually completely not part of the source tree. The included files that are compiled. It's not included. How does your code work? I just use good data-oriented design. I properly model the states with enums and structs so that there's no invalid representable states. Stinky smell. The opposite, in my opinion. I'm not like doing it jank. Like, I kind of consider this jank. Let's see some code. Oh, you're going to hate it. Good code, bad code. Okay, so let's see. Gameplay attributes. So this is like I'm modeling the gameplay with enums and structs. So if you're touching an object, what behavior does it have? Well, it's a surf or it's a ladder that has this bool that says whether the ladder is sticky, or you're not allowed to jump on it, or you cling to it, or it has an elasticity, you bounce off of it. But that's only if you're touching the surface of a contactable part. But then there's also another behavior called intersecting. So that's at the bottom. This is like describing how the physics interacts with objects. So this is the like sort of top level description. So it's a decoration and it doesn't have any physics. Or you touch the surface, it's a contacting object. Entities and entity list. I don't really do that. This is like entity attributes. Everything is the same thing. Probably will make like sound and stuff hard. But I'll figure that out later. Let's see. Where's that stored? God, is it here? No. Okay, session maybe? Oh no, it's okay, no, it's here. I should be able to find it. Physics state. No way. World. Right, it's physics something else. Physics data. Models. Physics models. So they're stored here. Meshes. And then if it's a contact type object, has data about that. If it's an intersecting type object, has data about that. And then the attributes, this is what we saw before. Forgot how ugly Rust can be. So do you fetch, mutate, replace? How do you modify stuff stored in hash maps? I don't. This is not very dynamic in terms of the world. So did you see the game running? So it sort of loads everything and then it's all static. There's no stuff changing yet. It's only a single physics object. It's a one body physics system. So simple in some ways. You will have rest cells soon. Doubt. Like I've just never needed them. I just work around. Think of it carefully and deeply. When you have this like control all the way down to the bottom of the game engine. You don't need to use it. You can just make the state actually model what's going on instead of needing to like do all this stuff. You don't mutate anything, surely. All right, let's see the physics then. The physics is a giant ball of immutable state. Look at this garbage. Okay. So when you teleport, this is set position, right? It can potentially modify your move state, which is like how you're moving, the body, what you're touching state, your run is like, is your timer started kind of thing. The mode state is like, what stage are you on? And like, do you have the checkpoints needed to reach the next stage? And then all of these are immutable. Because like, for move state, you might teleport into midair and you were standing on the ground walking, but then you teleport it into the air. So it could potentially modify that. And then body, obviously you're teleporting. Touching, well, you're going to change what you're touching. You're not going to be touching things from the previous position. Run, you might teleport into the start zone and start a new run or something. Maybe you teleport into the end zone. Who calls set pause? Other functions. Let's see it. Teleport, okay. Set acceleration. Yeah, so okay, where's teleport called? This code is source available. It's not open source. Teleport to spawn. And the other one is run teleport behavior. Surely. Who passes down the state? I am the one who passes state. Okay, so here's sort of a higher level function. Pass down all your state in functions. Yeah, no arcs needed. No global variables. I just do it the rusty way. This is a complicated global variable, but faster. No locks. It guarantees the uniqueness of the mutable reference. I definitely run into borrow checker issues writing this code. And I have to like actually think through the problem and make sure it's unique, has unique access to the base, but this is not base. I can get behind that. Oh man, this stuff is juiced. Atomic internal instruction. I love what I came up with here. Okay, so here's sort of like the multiplexing of what's going on. So there's two types of instructions to the physics. So the physics is operating on enum thingies. So like internal instruction and physics instruction from external. So like you have inputs that you use to influence the physics, right? But the physics also influences itself. If you are going to touch an object before you press a button, you have to handle that collision before you go and press the button because it happened first. So then there's this help. How do I do this? Okay. Something instruction. Transient acceleration. Everything is modeled with enums. Oh my god. Alright. How do I... Okay, so find the references. Huh? Oh, did I take that out? Okay, look at this. Okay, so instruction consumer. Physics context can receive an internal instruction and then run it. Atomic internal instruction, run. And then it can receive an external instruction, like input, and then run that. Atomic input instruction. But it also emits its own instructions. And so it asks what happens next. It has this like loop. Where's the freaking loop? Where's the goddamn loop, brother? Show me the loop. Huh? Process exhaustive. Okay, so here's the central loop for the physics. This is how the physics works. So what the hell is going on? So the physics asks what happens next within this time limit. Well, maybe you touch a wall. So that's like the internal instructions, right? So maybe you touch a wall. Maybe you stop touching the ground, like you're sliding on the ground and then you fall off the ledge. Or maybe there's a strafe tick. That's sort of the central B-hop, how like strafing and stuff works. And then this one is if you're walking, this is like you've either reached the top speed for walking, the walk speed, or you've reached 0 and you're like stopped moving. Both of those are reach walk target velocity. So that is all the possible events that the physics can emit to itself, right? So, but yeah. Okay, so it'll exhaustively process these internal events up to the time limit. So what happens next? Oh, you touch a wall. Okay, touch the wall. What happens next? Oh, you strafe tick. Okay, strafe tick. And then the loop ends, right? So now it's exhaustively processed all of the internal instructions up to the time limit of the input instruction, right? And then because everything that can happen up to that point has happened, so now you ask what happens next at this time limit? Nothing. Then the loop ends. It knows for sure that nothing is going to happen when, up to the time where the input runs. So it's like sequentially running internal instructions exhaustively and then injecting the external influence. It's like atomically, right? Where in the exact order, it's like sewing together two lists, right? It's a merge sort of external influence and internal influence. This is very, very carefully thought through over like years and years. I first made this game 10 years ago in 2015. And this is like the next evolution. The Roblox game almost works like this, but it's more jank. This is like fully general and stuff. No way. So this is instruction collector. That's like what happens the soonest. So in the physics here, the guy who did this, what's going on? Okay, so is there an instruction collector? Help. How does my code work? Oh my god. Oh my god. How does it... Okay, there's got to be a next instruction, right? Next instruction. So what happens next? Next instruction internal. That's what I want to find. Okay. This is the one who asked. It's freaking tabbed for no reason. Okay, so I make an instruction collector with a certain time limit, and then I'm collecting instructions to find out which one happens soonest. So this move instruction is like the strafe tick, basically. And then predict collision end. So this is like collecting what happens next if you're going to stop touching something, like sliding off. And then this is an axis aligned bounding box. And then it's sampling the world objects within this bounding box, and then checking the time of collision and then collecting that. So it'll predict when it's going to start touching something, and then like if that happens the soonest, then that becomes the next instruction on the instruction collector. And then we grab whatever happens soonest, and that's the result of what happens next. So that's how it tells what happens next, is it's like doing the physics, right? And then based on what happens next, it runs the instruction. So that's the other one. Oh my God. Collision, start, intersect? No. Next freaking, oh, there's so much goddamn code. Atomic internal instruction. So that's like, this is like run the instruction. So you like call this in order for each instruction that happened. Collision start. Ooh, we call the collision start function. All 6,000 arguments. Yeah, this is Rust. But yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And then you have the actual math down here of like Minkowski sum of two meshes to like I'm literally doing parabolic mesh tracing. I'm like crawling a virtual Minkowski sum of two meshes without fully computing it, and like querying the, where's the other thing? There it is. Mesh query. Querying the like, what are the edges of this face? What are the faces beside this edge? What are the vertices on this edge? There's only two. What are the edges of this vertex? So I'll like procedurally query the mesh to like determine what the time of collision is exactly, and then advance the simulation to that exact time of collision, and then like handle the collision atomically, and then check what happens next after that. So instead of like, I like to call this predictive physics, where like most physics engines are corrective, where it does like a fixed time step and then like checks everything to see if anything had intersections. Whereas this is like, you don't get intersections. This is predicting when the events happen and then stepping to the exact time and then handling it as if it happened at that exact time in order. So there's like a global physics queue sort of, I guess. So that would be like horrible for like multi-body physics, right? You wouldn't want to do this. But for a skilled movement game like B-Hop, where you are the only moving body that matters, this is like as precise as you can get. And it's sort of like designed around how do you, oh my God, look at this. Oh, awful. What? Okay. It's designed around like, what is the best possible design for a skilled movement game for B-Hop basically and Surf. How do you make a physics engine that's the best purpose built for B-Hop? And this is like what I came up with. So bruh, BVH. This is horrible, but like better than nothing. You can look at the code if you want. But don't steal it, okay? Where is it? Strafe project. Yeah, so the engine code is like copyright me. No steal, please. But it is source available. You can read it. Graphics. No way. Draw this polygon. But my libraries, libraries that I use are open source. So some of these are source available and some of them are open source. But you can take a look if you want. Does Rust have ternary operators? Not explicitly. Rust is mostly based around this match statement and exhaustively covering all branches. So you model your data with an enum, and then if you miss a case, Rust will be like, excuse me, you missed a case in your match statement? It's supposed to cover all cases? So I can go to this thing. Okay, no, actually I can't. That's internal Rust standard library. Where's something I can edit? Recursive content. So I can add something to this called bungus. And then now I'll get errors everywhere where I'm using that. Excuse me, the bungus is not covered, actually. So I can change my data model and then go in and know exactly where I need to add code to cover my new data model. Okay, where is that code? I think it's in here. No. That's in here. Roblox loader. Near the bottom. All right. So there is. Oh, I'm using OR. What the hell? Gah. Oh my god, bro. Right, I refactored it. It doesn't look like that anymore. Bruh. Okay, so Rust technically does have a ternary operator, but it's literally just an if statement with implicit return. All right, we can do it. Do it. So look at this. So or. So we can say instead, if f3 is sum. So f3 is an optional value, which means there's two variants: none, which is kind of like nil or null, and then sum, which has a type, and that's part of the algebraic type. So every optional value with a different inner type for the sum type is a distinct type. So you can't put the wrong optional value into an argument or something. So none, sum. It's either none or it's sum. So then over here, if it is sum, then F3, else, what did it say? God damn it. F1. So this is the ternary statement. Ew. But usually you don't use it because like there's better ways to express it. So technically it does have a ternary statement, but usually you do data modeling instead and like try to make your data nice instead of just like booleans everywhere to model the data. God, I am caffeinated. Holy smokes. Talking at a mile a minute. All right, let's try to get back to work. Oof. p command. Probably it is like that. It's like an event system, right? Where like you're atomically running each event as they chronologically occur. Oh my god, what's going on? Right, I gotta put the dingus on the dingus. What was it here? Sort. Oh my god. Database data store dot data store. Sort. Wow. Sort. Boom. Okay. Ugh. Do I want that? It doesn't really matter. Do I only use one sort? I don't actually know. Sort. No. Okay. Okay, so what is that? List with total. Bruh. Do I use list? Or only list with total? Mapfixes.list. Help. Okay. Okay. List. Mapfixes with total. Okay, bud. So list with total. What the hell? Returns int64. Okay. Yeah. And that's just the same thing, but with that. Okay, good. Help, what happened? Who did this? Oh. For real. Okay. Send, continue. Get. God. Oh. Maybe I should do the other one first. There's so much stuff. How long is this? Bro, it's 1,000 lines. It's so bad. It's so pasted. I just don't know Golang. I don't know how to like do data modeling in Golang like I do in Rust. That makes it so I don't need to write all this boilerplate. Good. Alright, so we do inner list mapfixes except filter. Uh-oh. Wait. This is where the default values would come in handy. You see, this should be modeled with optional values. With a struct. But it's just sort of like a map. And you can just kind of jam anything you want into it. Man, my mind is all riled up with the Strafe client. I don't want to write Golang. I want to write Rust. Man. Rust is so exciting and Golang is so boring. And like, just so difficult to model things in a way that makes sense. I'm so Rust-brained. Everything just seems so error-prone. It's just such weak guarantees about the code I write. Just mistakes just pour through. Where did you learn how to make bhop and surf physics? Basically, I just kind of knew. I don't know. I'm not really a normal person. I would say it's like years and years and years of making things, and I like already had an idea of what to do at the time that I made it. I don't really know how to describe a path from I don't know how to make a physics engine to I do know how to make a physics engine. Definitely you need to know the math for object intersections. Like, does this overlap that? That is a very important calculation that you need to know how to make. I guess maybe you could start with a bad physics engine and you literally just double loop over every object in the game, and does anything intersect? Yes? Okay. Move them out of each other. No? Okay, move on. And that would be a very slow, very basic physics engine, and then you can go from there. And be like, oh, actually I could make it faster if... in my case, I only have a single body, so I just have to... I actually did make the first version literally looped over every object in the game. Jump and shoot. Yeah. Add jump. No way. So this is actually jumping on... This is like a single... It's literally just checking, are you above 0? And then it'll like make you jump if you're above 0. So like, it's literally not physics, but it looks like BHAP. Strafe bug. Where's the first version of physics? No way. Right, I had to figure out the... No way. The teapot. Oof. Ooh, fancy. Damn, I had no clue what I was doing. This is a map type situation, iterator map. Where's the physics? Ooh. Oh, module. God damn. God damn. Oh, holy! I am just going for it. Math. Damn. Tick list. Yeah, I forgot to describe it. Yeah, it's tick list. There's no fixed tick rate in this. Ooh. Holy. Yeah, so this is me slowly building a physics engine. Oh, graphics. Oh, wait, really? No, I don't use it, I guess. Huge. Is that on the object itself, or is that a trait? Yeah, no, that's on the object itself. Run. Physics state, yeah. Oh yeah, I was using floats. The olden days. Event collector. Right, I was calling it event. Now it's called instruction. Aha! It's just mostly renaming. Oh, was I doing work as well? So where does the math happen? This is sort of like the scaffolding for the algorithmic execution of a physics engine. Ooh, work in progress. Ooh. Polynomials, tickless physics. Oh. Yeah, so I get rid of the old hard code that you just jump on an invisible object and it literally exists everywhere. And then processing instructions, collision start, no math, strafing, holy, data modeling. Wow. Come a long way. Mouse interpolation. This was so much harder than I thought. Mouse interpolation, that is. Hell is this? AABB collision. Oh yeah, that's right. The first the first version of the strafe client physics, everything was an axis aligned box. So there's no like I guess this map was a pretty good way to do things because most of the map is axis aligned boxes. Let's see if there's Clarion. So look in this map. Oh no, that's not axis aligned, but it works in this version. Like I can fall off. I can fall off over here. Wait, can I just? Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, the very first version of the physics was only axis aligned. It's so that I could like develop the tech surrounding it instead of having to like instantly go in and do the deep math. Because like checking if two axis aligned bounding boxes intersect is very simple. Very simple. So start simple, right? You can make everything a ball, right? Just have a bunch of balls make up your world. And then detecting if they intersect is super simple. And then make it work, and then make more complicated math later, figure it out. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, I was going for crazy math right away. Oh goodness. But everything is bounding boxes, so. Bruh. AABB collision. Oh. Reliving the good old days. Interesting. Right. Bruh. Yeah, I wonder if that's like, did I set a version here? Hell yeah, physics, let's go. I wonder if it'll work. I'm curious. Check out Comet. Oh, what did I do? Oh, get out of here. All right, check out Comet. Boom. Build. Oh, it's totally different. That's right. Right. I don't remember how I operated it. Just built in. I logged back into Surf after 3 years and my rank is gone. All my times are gone. Is that normal? So in 2022, I rewrote the game. So it's a completely new physics engine after 2022. And the major difference is that it's no longer possible to cheat in terms of physics. So the old physics are not compatible with the new physics, so the times are different. And also, we can guarantee that all the times are legitimate sequences of game inputs, like press forward, move mouse here, and they take the player from the start zone to the end zone. So in that context, it makes sense to start fresh and wipe the leaderboards so that only validated, verified times exist on the leaderboards instead of we're pretty sure this guy's not cheating. I guarantee that they didn't modify the physics. So all of the times on the leaderboards now are valid runs that go from the start to the finish, whereas before they might just be a time submit where the client is like, I beat the map, server, and the server goes, great, good job, dude, you got first place. Okay, how the hell? All right, target, release, strafe client. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Pretty sure it just loads a file, right? Oh my god. It's on the main. No! Run. Oh my god. What? Where's the map? Oh, wait. Was it? Hold on. Models? Okay. Oh. Actually, it'll be here, won't it? Maps. Bruh. Okay, God. That's that one, okay. I'm trying to like... Bro. Where? Where? Huh? it's because it's CD. Okay. There you go. God damn. Okay. Does that work? No. Why is it like close instantly? Well, I can't make it work. Instance rendering model textures. Drag and drop to load maps. Let's try that one. Damn. I love how it still builds. It's pretty sick. Damn, why is it taking so long? Is it because I have like goofy optimization settings? Probably. Goober. Was I on X11 at this point? I don't remember. Probably. Damn, it's still going. Yeah. I forgot how to do this. Hey, okay. So just, oh, that's not allowed. Okay. Okay. It doesn't capture the mouse. No way. Oh. It's a teapot. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You can see all the instructions happening. Yeah, very, very old. Very old version. It's a lot of progress since then. Man, not having algebraic types just feels jank. Kludgy. Alright, quit your yapping. Get her done. Hilter? Oh, goodness. Service inner. Make mapix filter. Oy. Okay, we can say false. And then we can say nothing. Actually, you know what? I could go like this. Boom. And then I could go, get out of here. 32, freaking 0. And then get out of here. 0. No way. Okay. So then, oh, which one's submitter? Submitter status ID. Okay. So we need this. Use this argument. True. True. Use it. Use it. And then this one is 0. And then bruh. True. Oh. Wait. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh, hell. What just happened to YouTube? Okay, so my thing is wrong. It's okay. Is it gonna be always that? Bruh. Okay, not real. Goes like that. Oh, am I stupid? Wait. Wait. Okay. What? Why was okay. So that's like that, and that's ugly as hell, but whatever. You know what? I'm gonna put it into a freaking variable because that is so difficult to interpret. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, what is up? Not enough arguments. That's tough. That's tough. Okay, I should probably put them all into arguments. Okay. This is freaking insane. But like that's what it takes to get that type safety in this goofy language. I see. So it was that. Okay. I never would have known. What the hell? Oh. And then boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, hell. Bro. No way. Insane. Okay. That is a Golang moment right there. Wow, that is incredibly difficult to read, but at least there's type safety. And like, if I add new things, it'll kill me properly. Oh my god. How long have I been streaming? Probably only like 2 hours. Yep, 2 hours. I'm already exhausted. Going, it's just so disappointing. It's boring and like kludgy. You have to fumble everything. I guess it'll work if I add a bool. And that's like literally the best solution I can come up with. Pain. Okay, so now I go like and paste this again. All right, Schmitter. Oh, uh-oh. Submitter. Target ID status. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Look at that. Okay. And then that's how it do be doing. And then list matfixes inner. Boom. And that's how it do be doing. Okay, get map service inner. Oh. Real? What? Am I stupid? Oh, fix? Wait. No. Oh, map. Oh, okay. So I don't have a frick. Okay, so map fixes need maps. Okay. This is grueling work. For a Rust programmer. Operations. Guess I'll need that too. Alright, so prerequisite. So I'll come back to this. Did I save it? Yes, okay. Reese Lloyd. I changed that so I could do my kernel programming. Linux kernel. Yeah, I really should have done this all week. It's just very mentally difficult to start when I want to go back to sleep. And I have to like focus on staying awake instead of being able to just live my life. It feels so good to work. All right, we'll come back to this. The maps. So maps needs the maps. Yes. Yeah. In preparation for other activities. Man, I really wish I did this over the past 3 weeks. This would be like done and I'd be like doing the migration and stuff. God. How could sleep do this to me? Okay, so I have to do maps and operations. Foist. Oh, just pain. Please do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Just gotta keep going. Maps. Go. Map fix. Map fixes. Maps. And then map fix. Map. Okay, so maps, not real. So we're gonna do something else. This guy. Okay. Okay, what's going on up here? It's this guy. I don't think I'll need that. Will I need that? I don't know. I'll just do it like this. Oh, data store. I don't know if we need that. Yeah. So is it like this? Oh God. Okay. Oh hell. Okay, this is not real. Hello? No response. Okay. Give me that. Real? ID. ID message. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Real. Okay. What up? Maps list request. Doobly. Oh, do I want to convert it here? Yes, I think so. Undefined. Goobert, Doobert. Give me that. Put it back. Are you stupid? It's literally right there. My guy. Huh? 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 Is it trolling me? It's gotta be trolling me, right? Alright, we'll just see if it's trolling me. Where am I? Here. Is it trolling? Okay. Okay, is it just because of like stupid idiot things? I don't know. Cause like, oh, it doesn't exist. Oh. Oh. Okay, so this one, I get it. Okay. So it is not trolling me. It actually doesn't exist. So we want like this junk right here. Ooh. Right? Bruh. Okay, so that's the wrong one. What? Oh. Oh. Can't let me in. Okay. Uh. Ugh. 18 lines of code. Okay, so literally so easy. Game is so easy. Okay, so what else do I need? Hail maps. Map filter. Map. Map. That's it. Okay. Bungus. You got it. Surely, right? Alright, if it breaks, I'm sorry. Sure. Surely. All right, mowing, and we got staging, rebase, dub dip. Yeah, and now we can do it. Oh, interesting. Big. Okay, map room. So now we have this map model. Wow. Man, Golang sucks. I hate this. Oh, you literally, okay. I don't know. Script? Okay, I'll just call it frickin' oh. 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 ID message. Right. And then we need the if. We need the Golang. Oh. Okay, surely. Is that real? No. Okay. Map request. Is it a map request? I don't actually know. Yes, it is. Okay. Friggin' like that. And then friggin' fill in those goobs. Please. Okay. Big. Surely. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. What? 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 Wait, really? How do you... Bruh. 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 Okay, it's gonna be the code that I literally just deleted. Date.unix versus time.unix. Okay. Jing, jing, jing. What is 0? Where am I? Right here. Hail. 0. Okay. Oh my god. Stop trolling me! Pointer to int64. Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. Stop trolling me! Bro? What? major pain. Okay. Um. Okay, so this is where it comes in handy to have the old interface. You hear? Oh, wait, 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 wait. What? Wait, do I need that? I don't think I do. Pretty sure I can just say, yes, int 64, and that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. Surely. Okay. So this looks like this because the interface is different. Pain. Okay. I probably will need that. Okay, I'm gonna put my coffee away. I'll be right back. So it reminds me of Monkey Chop. Map filter. Bro. I just don't care. Oh, list request. My is it different? Is that it? Map request, list request. Okay. Wait, what? Just, it's so fragile. Default values abound. I hate this. What the hell? What happened? What? 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 Get out of here. What the hell happened? What the hell? That's insane. Pain, 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 pain. Okay, so I just want... It's garbage. Okay. Shirley. 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 Okay, so map. What is that? Did I want that one? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Map request. Okay, so that's that one. Do it like that. And then freaking Scoob. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I could just call it that. So I can remove these goobs here. I call this, wait. Okay. Okay. Remove these. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay, and then like that. Okay, and then I'm just writing boilerplate. Like, just 100% of the time, I'm writing boilerplate. But this one is special. It'll be replaced after. This one is special. It's a pointer. Oh, new. What? Jeebus. I don't know that. That's something. Hello? Hello? Oh, equals. Um, like that. And then is that real? Okay. Is that real? Okay. And then is that real? Okay. And then that's real. Okay. So it just took 800 lines of code to do this. And like struct transfer, which makes sense. You can't use into, you can have an impl. It just gotta do it every time. And you might forget an argument. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I need to find a thing that does a thing and copy it. There it is. Is that really? I really do not care. var. Sure. What? What? Oh. Okay. Continue writing boilerplate. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Cool. It's an array of pointers. God. So pointery. Okay. It absolutely kills me. This would be so much nicer in Rust. Hot diggity damn. Okay. Keep going. My guarantees. What? Oh, I pasted on the wrong one. You goob. Null response. Sure, tug goddamn pointer. Because I can just do nil. It's just easier. Let the garbage collector go at it. I guess I could do this. Complain, 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 complain. All I want to do is complain about Golang. But, like, I've already said everything. And it'd just be complaining. Oh. Oh, wait. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hi, ay, 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 ay. What? And he's like, huh? Are you stupid? Oh. For real, for real. For real. Okay, well, I do not feel like doing this, so see ya. Okay, that was majorly painful. So maps. Move down. Do not drop. And then now I need to do. Oh, I have to actually do it. I'm tired, boss. Is this like gonna kill me here? Map filter. What? Pointer. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's doing the optional values with pointers. So null pointer is the non-value. Okay, well that's something. Yeah, let's just pass off indirection. We'll just like take the performance hit of indirection as data modeling instead of actually modeling the data. Cool. It's a jank version of optional values. The $1 trillion mistake. I just don't want to do this, man. So clumsy. Okay, can I work on something else? Monkey jaw. What's up? This is a problem on Strafe Clan as well. Oof. Well. Oh. It's already supposedly time for me to go. Only been going 2 hours? I didn't realize I started so late. Wait. Oh, the time was wrong. Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't realize I started at like 7. I swear I woke up at like 5. I guess I was dazed and confused. It's better than brain dead. So that's why I was able to get work done. Okay, well, I did something. I will continue this work tomorrow. I'm gonna go vegetate and ruminate and complain about Golang privately. Okay.